Bro, don't tell me I've done this the wrong trade again. I ain't gonna stand for that. I've realized that I need to do it for myself because really and truly, since I've been recording, I've actually been able to like grow my understanding of trading in itself. It's starting to become like a thing that, you know what, if I ain't careful, it might be an addiction, bro. Like this might just be the way that I just cope with shit. Just record it out. Man, we're back. It's been a while since we've been here. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. I've not been active for a month now. 27th of May. The last time I was actually active was April. So I ain't posted in a month now. A lot has been going on. Kinda like just been trying to get all my shit done, all my shit together. And now that it has, I can't lie, we're back trading, man. We're back. Feels good. We got a Discord, so make sure you go check out the Discord. Probably leave out the Discord link down in the description below. Just get something done for you guys. This is the new Discord, obviously. So we're gonna have a general chat. So this obviously where for everyone. We're gonna be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for the giveaway as well. Let us know what you want on the giveaway. I was either thinking or 3 accounts or a lucky account. I was thinking of giving away like £100 or something. So obviously let me know in the comments down below what you guys want. Probably have that sorted. Want to see the Discord obviously get to 100. Also let me know what trading skills you guys want to be taught. The reason why I'm doing the Discord is mainly for me to be able to know what you guys want to see, what type of content you guys want me to start doing. But if you guys want to see some back testing stuff, obviously I'll be there. Someone actually did ask me about the entries as well, so I'll probably do a video on that, like on how to find good entries sometime this week. And yeah man, I can't lie, I'm gonna be way more consistent than I've been before. Just obviously had some complications, came back from holiday, had the time of my life, and came back. I didn't even realize how much work like I had left to do. So I've just been focusing on that, put trading on the back end of stuff. Now that we're done with that, I can now fully focus on trading. Like last week, we made a killing, I can't lie. I had a very good week last week. So currently we're trying to get another funded account. We're trying to get another 100k funded account to add to the one that we've got already, to make it 2 100k accounts. I'm just trying to stack my accounts, just trying to get as many as you can. Even bro, before I even get on to the next point, appreciate you guys for all the stuff that you've been doing. And I appreciate the last video went very ham. Like I've seen the views on the last video. I can't lie, it was kind of pissing me off that I couldn't do no videos, or I couldn't like get anything done on the back end of last video. But now that obviously with this video is coming out and everything, I'm gonna try to do 2 videos today. So by the time you see this, I've probably done another video as well. I'm trying to get 2 videos out. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to get more stuff done. But yeah, nah, appreciate the what's it called, the response from last videos. Obviously make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that, join. Yeah, so we've got the trade ideas. You can put your trade ideas here. Recently I've just been putting all my trade ideas, so all the trade ideas that you see that I put here, I will put out in the video. And if I see one of you guys put the best trades like on there, I'll 100% get you on a Discord call or something, or arrange something for you to come and explain it on the channel as well. So that's a little like thing that we could do here. Obviously up to you guys. So yeah, this is what all this chat's going to be about. It's just going to be about the trade ideas that you want to put. So I've just been putting my whole trade ideas from last week, so that's what we're going to break down in this video. In fact, the trade ideas that we did last week, and I'm going to do another video on the back testing videos that we did last week as well, the back testing trades that we took as well from last week, which were very good. We took 3 good trades, 3 good back testing trades for last week. So what we're going to do after this video, I'm going to show you guys that one as well. What we also have is a trading chat as well. I actually did put on the chat if you guys wanted long-term investment stocks, because I've been getting into that recently. I can't lie, it's a bit fun. Like, it's something to do if I'm never actually trading. Like, the markets, it's something to do to find, you know, a stock that I think is gonna do well. Currently, we're just focusing on tech stocks at the moment. We want to do defense, but I don't know about defense. Defense might be a crazy one, but mainly on tech right now. The traders chat will also have videos as well that like we might find interesting, that we feel like you should watch. As you all know, trading really and truly is 5% buy, 5% sell, and 90% psychology. Obviously, in the chat, we're going to try to help you as much of your psychology, really and truly put stuff to actually help you, try to give you tips. Like, really and truly, I'm trying to make a Discord where like people can actually like interact with traders. Like, I'm trying to make a community where people can actually interact with each other, get like the best advice from each other and stuff. So I will always personally put out tips. I put out this tip as well, especially for aspiring traders and traders that are already trading already. So just a little tip, just talking about risk and reward, profitable trading, and high probability trading. This is probably the first time you've heard stuff like this, so I'll probably put like an explanation on it later on. We'll have like our other mod, so Monsieur, he'll put on stuff as well, whatever he wants to put on. Obviously, again, this chat is really for everyone to like interact with each other, integrate with each other, and really get a feel of what the trading thing really is. But yeah, so we also put like news as well. We put some news stuff for this week. I think there's news today at 1:30 as well. Unfortunately, we can't even trade today. I'm gonna even explain why. I did something very disappointing today, I can't even lie. But yeah, we have the lobby, the traders chat, we have everything here. We have a funded chat, a chat just for funded traders. Obviously, you need to get verified to join. But all my funded traders, if you're a funded trader watching this, look at the description below. There's going to be something for you as well. Join the Discord and let's work, let's connect, let's speak to other people, get other trading ideas, try to build on your pairs. There's always something for us to do, if that makes sense. There's also a moderator's chat. So obviously the moderator's chat is for the mods. If you're a mod, look at the description below. If you're good, if you've got any Discord experience, look at the description below. My email should be there. Email me everything. Email me your portfolio. Just email me something. Let's get to work. Really trying to grow this Discord. Really trying to make a Discord like actually pop and stuff. Have something that everyone can come to and kind of build like a community, like a sense of togetherness. This is it. But you know what? This isn't what you came for. And I know this isn't what I'm here to do. What I'm really here to do is really show you guys my trade breakdowns. Before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe. I ain't even gonna beg. Like, just like the video, share the video, sub the video, like do whatever you want to do, but make sure you like and sub. And like, we're seeing crazy numbers. Like, I think like only 20 something% of you guys are subbed or something. It does not take up to 5 seconds to sub, bro. Just click that button. That's all I'm asking. Just click the button. You guys should be seeing the patterns and saying, yeah, you know what, let's give this guy a sub, man. Let's give this guy a like or something. Now, I was seeing something about like we're having 20% of you guys actually watch us from America and stuff. Obviously, shout out to you guys in America and that. That's a big number though. Like, I can't lie, 20% of my viewers are actually from America. They're not from the UK. So let's actually get into the video. Let's get into what we came for. Good recording. It feels good like coming back. Basically, last week we got a 100k account. We got a 100k account on the Monday, but we started trading it on the Tuesday. So the first trade that we actually took on it, the one on the 20th at 3 o'clock, and it was this trade. Whoa, this trade I can actually remember. If we pull it up, right, we can see that the market broke structure here. We can tell this is a start of a new market structure shift to the upside. The first low high create, then be able to carry on going up. We can already see that, like, especially on the day before, it did try to retest quite a lot, but we can see that it retested twice. So off this little liquidity that it created on the 30, so as you can see, it retested once, rejected, and went up to the upside, and it didn't have enough momentum to carry on going up, so it came back down to retest again. which it did on the 20th. That was the day that we looked to take our trade. Retested very well at 4 a.m. during the Asia session, and that's what created our Asia low. It was trying to sweep yesterday's Asia low. So what we did see from there, we saw a demand zone form up, or order block form up. We also saw the pre-London lows, which gave us another confirmation that really and truly it's retested the downside. It doesn't have any more business to do to the downside. Rather, it would want to look at these liquidity points right here, here, and also here. So we already had sort of a range of where we was looking for today. We already knew where we was looking for the market to sort of go to. We already knew it was buys, hence why our bias was buys. But anyways, let's get into the trade. So the trade that we took that day, it was a very good trade. Obviously, we've seen levels of consolidation happened throughout the London kill zone. So after the London kill zone, the London kill zone is where the market is obviously going towards the downside. However, when it hits London, which is approximately 9 a.m, the market decides to go the opposite direction. And when it goes the opposite direction, it decides to consolidates to retest lows to see if it has enough momentum to carry on going up. So this is another thing that we've learned throughout the last couple months, so since I've been gone, essentially. Really and truly, it is just the power of three. Essentially, getting onto the trade, we've seen consolidation happen. We've seen the initial movement to the upside. Then we've seen the sweep. So, as we've said many times, before the market goes in its intended position, it will decide to fake out. It will decide to fake out to the other direction to build enough momentum to go up, which is essentially what we call a liquidity sweep. So it will sweep the last lows to then go up. Obviously here, it decided to sweep these lows instead of these ones. So it sucked this low. So here's where we saw what was safe and what was good for the entry. Really and truly, as soon as we seen that, like, we already knew it was good. We already marked out our lows as well, and our session lows and our session highs, which is another thing that I really think is very good you should do, especially when it comes to looking for take profits. Looking at session lows, session highs really does help with that. 15-minute rejection is the liquidity sweep. So when we zoomed in on the 5-minute, looking at this trade, like, in hindsight, like, looking at it from now, this is so sad, bro. Like, you never be known until it's too late. But yeah, we saw the same rejection block form on the 5-minute. So we saw this rejection block, which was the 15-minute. This is really a doji, really showing that the reversal is ready to take off. Just this candle alone is very much powerful, because through this candle we see the rejection of the downside, which is the liquidity sweep that I was talking about. Go look on my Discord and read that tip, and you read the tips that I put, especially if you want to be a trader. Like, I'm telling you, these type of tips are tips like that you find out by yourself, like, when it's way too late. After you've lost thousands and thousands of pounds just fucking buying funded accounts. But if you literally take those tips that I've told you, free, by the way, $1 million worth of game, if you take those tips that I showed you on the Discord, I can't lie, it's going to save you a whole lot of time and a whole lot of resources. And with the rejection block from the liquidity sweep, we've seen it reject again, and we've seen it reject again. So we've got two rejections. As you can see the rejection here, you can see the rejection here. That's what we've used our stop loss as. We've used the doji reversal as our stop loss. Seeing that's our confirmation on the 5-minute. All right, cool. So this is how we see it on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, as soon as you seen this, was like, yeah, the reversal candle as well with the doji, which isn't where we entered, but we wanted to enter as soon as you seen the break of this structure. Let me show you. As soon as you seen the break of this structure, that was our confirmation. That was our confirmation for buys, and that's all we really needed for buys. We rated it a 3 out of 5. But yeah, so we saw the displacement as well happen, and then we entered off the displacement, and we wanted to target the last high. We seen it break, but what we thought was gonna happen, right? We seen it break and we let it go all the way up. However, we put our trailing stop loss. I think it was, where did we put our trailing stop loss? I think we put our trailing stop loss at where our so yeah, we put our trailing stop loss here, just to make sure that we didn't risk, or we weren't losing out on money in case the market decided to flip to the downside. This wasn't even like our best trade, really and truly showing us why it's a 3 out of 5, which we did. We saw our breaker structure, and then what did we do? Once we found our displacement fair value gap, that's what we entered off. Yeah, calm, because we seen it reject twice here, 1 2, reject after 1 minute, and that's where we seen it come down again to test these lows, and that's where we entered on the 35 after we seen a strong push to the upside. So we entered off this candle, and then we wanted to target the last major high on the 15, which was 47. Yeah, so this was our target. So really and truly, if we stayed in the trade, it would have actually hit our TP, but we ended up leaving early, and we ended up leaving here. The fact that we saw some rejection, which was the rejection from here to here, you can see that the market went all the way up to 79. So really and truly, we could have stayed in this trade and just flipping read it all the way out to 79, or at least 84, but we didn't, which is what really made this trade not the best trade, and what really made this trade like a 3 out of 5. It wasn't a bad trade at all, it was just the executions really wasn't the best, and we saw a good opportunity, and we really should have just rode it out, really and truly, and made our trailing stop loss way better, which is, I can't lie, like throughout the week we ended up improving that, making it way better. What we really did well was we followed our entry, we followed our setup model, and we had very good risk management, seeing that, yeah, like the market was ready to go up to 47, which is here, which would have made sense. Really and truly was looking at the last highs that I created, which is at 153. So again, would have been happy if we did that. Even if we did that, would have been able to catch our daily averages, which is a 100 pips. That's all we really look for to carry in, to take in, just really just 100 pips off the market. It would have been, if I put my stop loss where it would have been 1 to 4 risk to reward trade, which would have been good. So the risk to reward was 1 to 208, and we ended up making 2,365 from that trade, which wasn't, it was okay, but I feel like this could have really passed our phase 1. Like this trade alone would have passed our phase 1. So it's a bit of a shame that we left early. This was under the 1 minute. We saw the rejection of the lows here. If you can see them, we saw these rejections, and then we seen the sweep, and then we just entered here. When we seen the breaker structure, where we saw the breaker structure, we entered here, saw the fair value gap. Really, this is a semi-fair value gap. It's a cheat code. It's not really a fair value gap, but it is, because it came to fill in the gap in the 1 minute and went up to our target. I think this trade only made us, like, this was a good trade, to be fair. 66 pips, but it was a 1 to 3.8 ratio risk to reward, was quite good. Let's move on to the next trade. So then I think the next day we ended up taking 2 L's actually, and the trade I'm going to do was trade 1. His trade 2 was very unnecessary, as you said here. It was an unnecessary trade. Yeah, so we took 2 L's that day. We traded gold. The bias was a buy. Our entry was 3,300. We had good stop losses, good trailing stop losses. We had a good take profit that ended up hitting without us because it decided to sweep first. and it was a 1-to-4 risk to reward trade. We ended up losing 4,000 that day due to the fact of the second trade more than the first. The first trade was okay, but with the second trade, but I think we definitely could have done without it. We could have, like, done without the second trade. I think without the second trade, like, we would have been good. This trade is kind of unfortunate though, but it's our fault. We lose from stupid trades. Do you get what I mean? And this is like it's a habit that I'm trying to personally work on, which is a thing I hope with this channel I'm able to show. Cause bro, like, I will do like the craziest of craziest trades, like the trades I will enter, like this looks textbook, bro. Like, the trades I will enter will look very, very good, right? Let's say 10 times out of 10, let's say 4 out of 6. So 60, 40. But those 40s, yeah, are trades that are like, they're so easily avoidable. Do you get what I mean? It's just a trade that, like, yo, if I really just stuck to my session time, if I stuck to the time that I was supposed to trade, if I stuck to the hour I was supposed to trade, if I stuck to the risk I was supposed to trade, if I just did those little things, I would have seen not to trade at that time. Or if I thought of those little things, it wouldn't make me trade, if you get what I mean. But I'll show it in this example. We shouldn't be trading at 12:45. The earliest we should be trading should be around now, which is 3 o'clock till 2:30. We should be waiting for that New York open, and we should be waiting for New York to do its thing first. We laid out our session lows and highs. We laid out our pre-London lows and our pre-London and London highs. So we can see that London came to actually sweep the high and do the kill zone move, where it actually just does the reversal of what it plans to do for the day. As you can see, sorry, Asia highs had already sort of been dealt with. It had been swept. During the pre-London, of course, as I was saying, and it had been swept again during London highs again. We obviously hop into the markets. We've seen a sweep here. Really and truly, that should have been our confirmation to understand that, like, we're going towards the downside. But we've seen a sweep here. It's tried to reach the pre-London highs, and it hasn't. It's just literally missed it by, I want to say, 30 pips. Missed it by 30 pips. Again, this is where we really should have seen more of a sell. If we stayed objective and actually stayed patient on this day, I really do think we could have made money. We just entered way too early. We could see that we could see a buy forming. We was kind of like confident on the buy, if I was being honest. Yeah, so the reason why we must have entered, obviously we see the low here, and this is what we sweep off, and we're thinking, at least if we're sweeping off it, we should be able to go to like 15. This is what we do believe, that we should be able to see 81 pips at least. Now that we don't see 81 pips, we're a bit like, what I must remember at that point, there was like a little 1 minute like order block here that was actually, that price is respecting, made it want to go. It would have been something like this one. Let me see on the 1 minute. So this is where the order block was. So this order block was literally strong enough to actually just keep us, like, as you can see, it only got to the 50%. It only closed at the 50%. It couldn't even like try to close anywhere more above, even down on the 1 minute, which really does show at that point that should have really been a sign. We should have really actually just been careful from there. So that's so, like, there's so much we could have done with this trade. First of all, the timing was off. Second of all, the order block, like, it was very much clear, like, it wasn't gonna be it couldn't close even above the 50% line. Not that it means much, but at least, like, let's see a push. Do you get what I mean? But we couldn't see a push here. Obviously, what really kept us delusional when it comes to this trade was this rejection here. The rejection that we've seen here is what really kept us delusional. But again, even though we've seen the what's it called, the rejection here, we could have kept our stop loss even here. We could have kept it trailing here. We could have kept it trailing here, to make sure that like at least our losses are minimal, like extremely minimal. Like we would only end up losing less than 10 pips, which 10 pips would have been like £500 or $500 or something. That is what we should be doing in trades. I do believe, for me personally, I'm at the stage that like I do believe I know what I'm doing, and like I'm not a retard, I'm not an idiot. However, when it comes to like humanly made mistakes, like this is just one of them, and it's just one of them that I know I personally need to deal with before I can go any way more further, or before like, because it's just little things like this that ruin, one, your win rate, and two, just ruins your account, bro, because you're put in situations where like, bro, like that's such a good trade. You could have left. You've been given a position to leave. Do you get what I mean? But guys are still in it. What's it called? But we ended up leaving at 305, which was our stop loss before. Which again, which is this here. This was the reason. This was the trade. This is where we left. Now that's 100. That's 18 pips. That's nearly 20 pips. That's double. So that's like at least $1,000 that we're giving away, bro, when it could have been $500 that we could have been giving away. I hope if you guys are with me, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Like, we're giving away too much room for these men to be taking away our money. If I lost £500 there, that's fine. That's less than a 0.5. Because really and truly, in trades like this, if we're this high, if you're in trades like that, yeah, there is no reason why you should be leaving with 1%, like with minus 1%. There's no reason why that should be your case, because bro, you're up that much. Do you get what I mean? Your stop losses have to be on point. They have to be strong. So this is like a message from me to me, but this goes to anyone as well, because you need to make sure that your stop losses are that strong. You need to make sure that your stop losses are hitting that point. And at that point, you're knowing, yeah, I can't lie, I gotta leave. You can't be like, 05 is not bad. Don't get me wrong. Again, it's a 1 to 4. That would mean we're risking 1%. That isn't crazy. Really and truly, as I've said in the Discord, again, shameless plug on the Discord. Go down on the description and look at the Discord and join. There is no reason why we should be risking. We should only be risking max 1.5. That is what makes it a profitable trade. Again, as I said here, regardless if I win or lose, I've profitably traded where I've put in my risk and rewards correctly. Yes, that is valid for every trade. Yes, 100%. 1.5 max is what you should be risking per trade. However, with trades like this, you shouldn't feel the need to be even like, to even be putting your stop loss here. Like, your stop loss would be fine at break even, because we've already gone that high. Yeah, we've already gone like, what, that's 60 pips. We've already gone 60 pips high. We might as well just like leave it at stop loss. Like, if it gets to stop loss, that means the trade was never meant to be, if that makes sense. And that also matters about if your stop loss is good, because obviously with the last trade that I was showing you guys, you can see that the stop loss was a bit iffy. So that's it on this trade. Yeah, it went up. Trade ended up going up. It ended up going all the way to 15, which was our TP. Ended up even going all the way to 24. But what really did cost us in this trade was our risk management. Because we entered twice with the trade before. I think there was another trade before this. This was trade 2. So because we entered twice, we ended up losing a whole lot of money that was so unnecessary. And I feel like this set us back so much. And then the next day on top of that, we took another loss as well. Because of time, I'm not going to show us that other loss, but I'll probably put on the Discord. But because of that, we ended up going all the way down to like 94k on the funded account. Like, it was very bad. It was extremely bad. And it was a point that I had to actually realize, yo, maybe it's good that I actually come back and record, because me being able to grow myself on social media like this should give me the bollocks to actually start like thinking to do better. Do you get what I mean? Like, This is the only way that I can actually feel shame now. Do you get what I mean? It sounds like I sound like a madman, but this is the only way I can feel shame, because if I now show people that these are the type of trades that I'm still taking in 2025, bro. Like, even though the trade isn't bad, it's not bad, but I have high expectations of myself. Like, and this trade, yeah, does not meet any expectations, bro. It's not meeting the expectations I have for myself. But yeah, as I was saying, there's many things that we could have done way better here. The things that we did do well, though, as much as I'm gonna bash myself, the things that we did do well, we stuck to model entry. We really did use our model entry to like enter the trade. We entered off very well. The risk management was okay. It was okay, but I really do believe it could have been better. Instead of losing 1,000, we really could have lost 2. Again, am I mad? No. Am I happy? Yes. The reason why I am happy is because now I get to grow myself and I get to actually see, yo, this is what I should do for next time. And I'm gonna rewatch this video as well, and I'm gonna learn. Do you get what I mean? So it is really a learning experience more than anything. And that's another tip. When you take losses like this, yeah, losses like this are the ones that hurt the most, because really and truly, even though we was far from fucking right at that point, if we waited for our session time, which is this, if we waited for our session time, which is 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, really and truly, we could have rode the wave out and we would have won, bro. And this is such an issue that I need to like actually work on, because if I don't work on this, it's fucked. Like, this is it. Like, apology, I just need to be able to stay patient. I need to be able to wait. I need to be able to exercise some patience, bro, and not actually run at every single opportunity that is given to me. And that's the thing, because of like subconsciously at that point you're still thinking about the money, if that makes sense. If I offered you 5k, saying yeah, you get the 5k, but you have to wait for that opportunity, or you can try get 1k right now, and you can try to do it as much as you can. You're gonna go for that 1k right now and try to do it as much as you can. And really and truly with stuff like and that's just how the brain works. That's just how we're programmed as humans to work. But as I've said before, with trading, it develops a different side of your mind. You need to remember that, yo, like, you can't just jump into stuff. You gotta have patience. You gotta wait, actually be able to break stuff down. So yeah, those are the 2 trades that we took. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna break this into a part 1 and a part 2. So obviously, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. I hope this video has actually been informative and has given you something to like understand and take home. Like, do actually join the Discord, because I really do think if you are trying to learn the skill, and I'm not even only going to be talking about trading there. I don't only trade myself. If you know me, you know that like I do up to 5 million things. So I'm not really I'm a trader or diehard trader, but the thing is, it's also good to, you know, actually get to speak to you guys through there. It's more like, it gives them more of a community vibe, and I'm always live on there. Like, I'm always active on there. With YouTube, it is a bit hard with me being active, because I gotta set up the camera, I gotta do all of that. But with that, I can just literally like, you just put my trade, put the recap, put everything, and it's done. But obviously, I'm trying to learn to actually record it and stuff and do the whole thing, so I actually get to live see the mistakes I'm making through video. And it's more embarrassing. It's not that it's more embarrassing, but you get what I mean. Like, it's a thing that like I'm actually having to share my losses here. Like, man's actually having to share like where I've gone wrong. And this is something I don't think I would have been able to do a couple months ago. But with this, it's like, again, just trying to it's just trying to upgrade my character to be able to do this. But yeah, there's more videos that are definitely gonna come. I'm literally gonna record the second half of this video now. If you guys would love to like, comment, share, subscribe, that would be great for me. Thank you for the last few videos. I'm sorry that I've not been active. I'm going to come back active. I'm going to be way more consistent now. I'm going to be way more, I'm going to be out here, man. There's a lot of things. Make sure you check out my socials as well. Everything's going to be down in the descriptions. Yeah, this thing is going up to 1 hour. So yeah, peace, man. Just hit that button, bro. It's not that hard. Like, I know you guys want to carry on seeing like good trades. Like, I know you guys want to carry on seeing like decent stuff. So please, I ain't even gonna beg.